Hello, I'm going to read some fabulous stories to you now. We're going to start with Space Walkies, and it's written by Robert Dunn. We've been thinking about space this week, haven't we? In our story of Whatever Next. Let's see about this space adventure. Bailey was Orson's dog, and Orson was Bailey's boy. Every day, Bailey loved to sniff out new adventures. Adventures like sleeping on Mum's best sheets, helping himself to Orson's dinner, or even chewing on Dad's new slippers. Bailey's adventures always got him into trouble. Oh dear. Bailey's favourite adventure was exploring the neighbour's garden. He particularly liked the garden at number 12, the one that belonged to a famous astronaut. One day, a gigantic space rocket was parked on the astronaut's lawn. Nosy Bailey couldn't help but scamper inside to play. He sniffed at buttons and bounced happily around the control deck. Bounce, bounce. Then he accidentally sat on a big red button marked ignition. Wonder what that will mean. Oh dear. The engine roared into action, blasting the rocket into space. Look, can you see him inside? Bailey thought that Orson would be mad at him, but he was having too much fun to worry. He didn't know how to fly a rocket, but luckily it was programmed to land on the moon. And so it did, with a massive flumph. Before you could shout, "Here, boy!" Bailey was in his spacesuit and zooming off in search of adventure. There we have Bailey in the spacesuit. Minutes later, Bailey came shooting back from the other side of the moon. He'd found some new friends to play with. Shiny robot pooches and their equally shiny owner. There's the owner, look. "You're a long way from home, aren't you, boy?" beeped the robot owner. Bailey whined sadly at the thought of home. Orson would normally be walking him in the park about now. He missed him terribly. "Don't be sad," said the robot. "I know what will cheer you up." To Bailey's amazement, the robot unscrewed one of his arms and hurled it past him with his other arm. "Fetch, boy!" he shouted. Unable to resist fetching the stick arm, Bailey chased after it as it hurtled through space towards Earth. Goodness. Faster and faster went Bailey, tumbling towards Earth at incredible speed. He eventually caught hold of the stick arm and shut his eyes as he prepared for a frightening crash landing. Oh no! When he opened his eyes, however, he was tucked up in his basket with Orson at his side. "I'll never run away again," he thought, looking up at his friend. Bailey had dreamt the whole thing. He'd be much happier with normal walkies from now on. After all, dogs can't really go on space walkies, can they? Who knows? Do you really think dogs could go on space walkies? Oh, that was a fabulous story there. Space Walkies by Robert Dunn.